Powcast Sports.
Orthodox naman ito si Empis. The exchange here. Uppercut. And they landed flush on the... Right.
And I think
Oh, you go. That's the experience right there. Oh, there you go. The right one again. And Magos. Uppercut by Empis. Milan. First fight in a big card. Pang Vegas ang datingan. How does it feel? Sa tingin mo nung first fight mo, how did you feel?
Yeah, kabado. Kasi it's the first time to fight inside the ring na maraming crowd. So, nandun yung kaba. So, depende na yun. Pag matamaan ka na, mawawala din yan.
Wow. Okay. This is the first round. Again, the guy in blue or light blue is Magos and Empis is in white.
ayun, so ngayon wala na silang headgear and lighter gloves, smaller gloves. So mag-iba ng impact ng mga suntok.
Oh, dito natin malalaman kung sinong brave.
Sinong brave indeed. At again, this is the debut fight and it's very important siguro para sa debut fight na talagang you start with a winning note.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Southpaw position itong si Magos and orthodox naman itong si Empis. They exchanged right away. A little bit of rough housing right away in the first round. Magos looks to be the taller guy. I don't have the exact height right now, but he looks to be the taller guy. The jab right there. Uppercut, and they landed flush on the head. There's a lot of stories, good stories I've heard about Magos. Of course, I've spent some time talking to Omega boxers, and the trainer, Doc J, has a high regard for this boxer. So it's now my first time seeing him. I've seen him since he was an amateur. He was just training at the Omega gym.
And ngayon siya na ay isang lehitimong professional boxer.
Yes.
Good left hand from Magos.
Maganda yung stance ni Magos, kaya lang kulang sa si jab. So you need to lead the jab, lalo na pag baguhan.
Yeah. One thing that I've noticed so far from you, you really look into the jabs. We've been talking about this since the amateur fights. Jab is very important.
Yeah, if you control the jab, you control the game.
Yeah, even if you have power, right?
Yeah.
And also kanina, itong si Magos was already going to the body.
Empis trying to get back right there. Once again, guys, this is happening at the Hoops Dome Arena. You can still catch up. We still have our main event later, Araneta versus Jack Rabut. Magos trying to go closer.
So far, either
counter.
wala pa masyadong super significant landing in this round, no?
But that was a good counter by Empis. Binalikan kagad siya ni Magos.
With a right hook.
Yes.
Yeah, the right hook.
Good. And they're hitting each other. Someone looks like they're hurt. Oh, there you go. The right one again. And Magos. Uppercut by Empis.
Empis is showing a lot of poise.
And clinching right now for Magos. There are some heavy punches unloaded and nakatikim kagad sila pareho dito. Less than 10 seconds to go. Out of balance. And that is the end of the first round. And let's look at the replay, and then I'll be asking Milan what he thinks about the first round.
Yeah. So, nakikita niyo sa katawan ni Magos. Tight siya.
Tight.
Yeah, nakikita mo. So, hindi ka makakasundok masyado pag tight yung katawan mo. Kasi he's looking for knockout.
And which is a bad thing to do early in the round and early in your career.
Yeah. So, kapag hinahanap mo yung knockout, so titigas talaga yung katawan mo. So, mahirap kang sumundok pag ganun.
So you would suggest he has to be more relaxed and take his time.
Yes.
Because the knockout will come.
Yeah. So I think he need to do the job, a lot of job, so that he can set up. Then that's it.
Okay, round number 2 is about to start. We have 2 critics beside me. So again, this is brought to you by Omega Advanced Spray, and this is Kumbati 14. So according to our critics, Milan Melindo, Magos needs to loosen up a little bit.
Good right hook from Magos.
Magos may have feel that he has that power, kaya dinalakasan niya. And he's trying to go in. I think he's really trying to go for the
That's right.
the kill, no?
Yes, that's why he's tight.
Tama yung sinasabi ni Milan. It's a good observation dahil medyo may gigil itong si Magos, which prevents him from throwing that yung mga combinations niya.
Well, you know, you gotta in the big stage, you gotta play big, and he wants to win big by knocking out his opponent. And now they're brawling, and a clinch right now.
And the referee is letting them fight. And
Sometimes I like it. I don't mind getting a little bit dirty. Magos still the one pursuing. Empis trying to see if he can counter. Uppercut. A little bit short.
but I like how Magos always has his two hands up, no? And tight guard, very traditional yung guard niya. Good left hand from Magos.
Tough chin there by Empis as he received that heavy blow from Magos. And again, that's a head clash.
That's right. And that is very common when an orthodox fighter is fighting a southpaw.
Yes.
Good right hook from Magos.
And forget about the basics. Let's brawl right here. Empis says, let's just go and punch each other until the end. And they're throwing in power bombs left and right. Someone's probably going down if it's going to continue like this.
Milan, I will have to ask you, when a fighter is smothering you, not giving you space, how do you make sure na yung counter-attacks mo is effective?
You need only to wait. There needs to be patience. Pag sumutok na malakas ang kalaban, doon ka mag-counter kasi magdi-delay yun, magkukos ng delay yun pag na-block mo. So you need to be wise kung kalaban mo yung mga pressure fighter.
And
So you need to wait.
na corner na ngayon si Empis. And Magos pushing him. A lot of energy being exerted in this round.
That's right.
Pag ma-relax ni Magos yung katawan niya, doon makakuha siya ng tumba.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember, I just don't know who said this. When Pacquiao was looking for a knockdown, he couldn't find it. When he stopped looking, it came.
Yes.
Because you don't have to look for it, it will come to you, right?
Yeah.
The situation.
Keep punching, then relax, then knockout will come.
There you go. End of round number 2. Salamat po sa inyo lahat. Pow Salud, Powcast Sports. At kasama ko sa PH Boxing Corner, Attorney John Yambao Milan Melindo. Look at the replay. Attorney, what do you think about this brawl in the second round?
Well, more or less same tone, same pace from the first round, no? It's still very hard fight to score, in my opinion.
Milan, who did you give the round?
I think it's nakukuha naman ng Omega yung laban kasi sa aggressiveness, and then nakikita natin na pumapasok yung suntok. Even it's not solid talaga na mapapatumba yung kalaban, but it's a point.
That's right.
It's a point indeed, and we now go to the third round, and this is just a 4-rounder, so each and every round is important.
And we are already in the second half of the fight, round number 3.
Battle of Mactan, Kumbati 14. Starting with the jab is Magos.
Naintindihan naman natin bakit kung tight si Magos, bakit ganun ang kasi it's a first time to play the pro.
May eagerness, no? Eagerness, excitement.
Yung kaba, eagerness, excitement, naghalo-halo na lahat.
And the desire to impress.
Yes.
Hindi mawawala yan.
Especially like what I said earlier, the trainer says, this guy is really good. Watch out for him, Pow. So I'm watching closely.
But what you can appreciate about Omega Promotions, they allowed Magos to face also a very credible and competitive opponent. So medyo maganda yung matchup dito.
And that's what it should be. Now, in order for you to determine if you're really good, you gotta fight a good opponent. Goes to the straight to the body. A little bit short on the right hook.
Yun ang maganda sa Omega kasi nilalaban nila yung mga fighter. It's a good experience.
That's right.
Fighters talaga. Kasi matalo manalo, may makukuha sila maganda.
And I think
There you go. That's the experience right there.
tinamaan doon si Magos with the right hand.
And Magos, I could see the
Coming
face saying, no, no, no. But you know what it means when you react?
That's yes.
That means I got punched right there. I got hit.
But still, Magos is in the offensive and still stalking itong si Empis.
You don't want your opponent getting a clue that you're getting hurt. Again, this is round number 3, guys. Left straight. Counter right. Good uppercut by Empis. Another uppercut and the right to counter body shots, and they're making it rain right now. An onslaught at that corner.
And Pau, there is still 1 minute to go. Matagal pa tong laban na to.
Yes. This is blow-by-blow action. Forget the defense. Let's just go at it.
Panalo ang crowd dito.
Yes.
This fight has the signs as Empis scored with that right hand. Parang main event yung energy nitong dalawa.
Yes, and I think Empis is doing the right thing. Shane tayo dito. He wants to brawl it out against Magos.
At magiging mukhang battle of attrition to because they spent so much energy dito sa round number 3. I think that called it the referee called it a slip. And I think that was the right call.
And round 3. And those who are watching, please share, like, comment, guys. This is like here at the right hand like this.
Aggressive yung laban.
And at this point, after 3 rounds, it is still anybody's fight. Anything can happen.
Yes.
Okay, and while we're waiting for this, the final round, we'd like to thank once again Casino Ethyl Alcohol, Bioderm Germicidal Soap, Omega Pro, Omega Advanced Spray, Lesson E, Efficacin Oil, Sun Pride Food, Smarties, and Tough Barbershop. You're enjoying
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th round.
the final round of the very first fight.
So Milan, pag nasa, kumbaga, last few rounds na, in fact ito, final round na to, what do you usually tell your fighters? Pag ikaw, what do you tell yourself?
You need to win this round. So, kailangan mo maging agresibo. Kita mo sa judges na kayong hari ng ring. So, tapos hindi lang yung ikaw na hari ng ring, hindi pakita mo na kayong nakakatama.
That's right.
So, hindi lang sugod ng sugod, kundi nakakatama ka sa kalaban.
There you go, right mentality. Galing. And Empis is trying to do just that as he attacked Magos.
Because you want to leave a good impression, the last impression sa judges sa final round.
Yeah, ika nga sila sa championship round.
Championship, you have to leave it all. And wala nang round number 5. This is the final round. So, give it all. That's just like that. Right straight. Napaurong si Magos.
And I think Magos is stepping back too much and nahihirapan siyang bumalik for his attacks.
The one thing that I've noticed here is Empis hindi umaalis dyan sa corner, no? He's just fighting there at the corner. And he's going back, no?
Yes, pag ganyang kalaban, kailangan mo mag-set up ng jab. To, para yung ma-set up mo talaga yung kalaban. Kasi pag hindi mo na-jab yan, nag-aantay lang yan.
I'm curious, why is he staying in the corner? Diba usually ayaw ng mga trainers, mga boxer na nasa corner, pero bumabalik siya sa corner. Ano yung ginagawa niya?
Kasi nakikita niya yung punches ng kalaban kasi hindi nagja-jab na si Magos.
Also countering.
Yes.
He's luring his opponent.
He's waiting and he's luring.
So pinapapasok niya.
Setting traps itong si
Setting traps.
So that's why. Kasi, you know, you think na, oy, nasa corner, maybe marami nang magagawa dito. But then again, surprise.
But, Empis was in that corner for a substantial amount of time and unfortunately, hindi nakapag-capitalize masyado si Magos.
Yeah, kasi hindi niya binibitawan niya yung right hand niya. So, yun ang problem na. Naiintindihan naman natin kasi it's a first pro debut.
Parang medyo tentative siya kanina. Hindi siya sure kung ano yung itatapon niya.
Right hand.
Yun ang sinasabi ko. It's middle foot only.
And that's also one of the reasons why Magos was hesitant earlier dahil kumaka-counter nga itong si Empis.
At may lakas.
That was a good left hand from Magos. Nakabawi siya doon. And now we only have less than 20 seconds left.
This is it. This is the moment of truth. And abang pa rin si Empis dito is looking to counter big time. Biging corner again. But he has no other shot than the right straight. Good counter left.
End of the round. End of the fight.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. After 4 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards.
We go to the books right now. Our first fight is in the book, so iniintay na lang po natin kung sino po ang mananalo. Once again, guys, let's just watch the replay first. As you can see here, Empis trying to get back from the corner.
Noticeably, meron ng fatigue based dun sa body language ni Empis, no?
Yeah, I give this fight to Magos because he's aggressiveness at saka yung accuracy and more accurate si Magos. At saka more punching is Magos. So nag-aantay lang yung opponent and he's looking also for knockout. So hindi na nagawa. So it will be Magos win fight.
I definitely agree with you kasi I think despite the fact that kumaka-counter itong si Empis, I think for the most part Magos controlled the pace and the flow of the fight.
Yeah, the distance and the aggressiveness and the punching, yung accurate.
All right, again, this is a debut fight, so napaka-importanting laban ito sa dalawang boksingero who will get the first W in their career. For the other one, back to the drawing board. Although meron naman ako makakilala mga boxers, they start 0-1 and they still win and they still become big in boxing. Sandy Grumo right now is inside the ring and we're about to find out who's the winner of the first ever bout at Kumbati 14 event.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the scorecards for 3 judges at ringside. Nicolas Banal and Edgar Olalo scores about 40-36. Judge Arnel Pachon scores about 39-37. All 3 are in favor to the winner by unanimous decision. Ladies and gentlemen, John Anthony